morning, guys. All right, so today, don't know, the sun wants to shine, but it was just raining and it's cold. So, anyway, we're gonna do a bit of a day in the life of today. Day's filled with maybe 5-6 different meetings, so I'll see what I can do in terms of recording and stuff. But I'll definitely record going in, going out. A bit of a recap, but yeah, if some of them are happy for me to record the meetings, then I'll do that as well. So stay tuned. Good morning, guys. What's going on? So I just had some breakfast. I'm just going to do a couple of bits at the computer. I've got my first meeting at 9, so it's about 30 minutes. And then I'm straight off to a 10 o'clock. And then I've got a 1 o'clock and a 3 o'clock. It looks like I'm going to have a 6 o'clock. So it's going to be a big day, but it's going to be some good content coming out. But I just wanted to jump on and mention Grant Cardone. I'm sure you know who he is. If you don't, check him out. He's an absolute gun. However, I purchased one of his programs the other day, training programs, and I got myself a free gift box. I, suckered right in. It was a few $100s. Just thought I'd check it out and see what it's all about. I haven't quite looked at it yet. It's been maybe a month or so. However, just getting bombarded with emails, man. This guy's ruthless. Like, I know it's not him. It's probably his agency, right? But honestly, like 5-6 emails a day. Like, I'm getting to the point where I haven't actually read any. Because I'm so busy, but I mean, I probably should, because the guy's giving out a lot of content that is so valuable. However, I just don't have the time. I've got too much going on right now to try and sort out. But yeah, how ruthless, man. Like, honestly, like, so many emails. I just wondered, does that work, or is it just me? Is it like overdrive, overkill? Like, I mean, it's really putting me off, the amount of emails I'm getting. And you know what? I still actually haven't received my free gift box, which I'm hanging for. I want that little snapback cap and the little pen. Just feel part of the team, and maybe I'll read an email or two. But yeah, so as I said, just about to do some emails myself actually, and still trying to work on some job descriptions for the new roles that I'm putting out. So very exciting times. Going to be employing for the first time in 6-7 years a full-time staff member, maybe 2. It's going to be big. It's going to be great. 2023 is going to be booming. So yeah, watch this space. Just waiting here to jump in this Zoom meeting. So we have a recruitment agent, so potentially looking for assistance with employing. So we'll see how it goes. I'll obviously ask her if she's happy for it to be recorded. Hopefully she is.
Can you hear me?
I definitely can. Can't see her 2 seconds
Hey.
though. Hey mate,
Better.
what's
I
happening?
was talking to myself.
Sorry, I was actually looking through your website, so I wasn't on Zoom, and then I just heard you. So
Okay. Increasing the volume. There we go.
yeah, no, all good. Hey, just quickly, do you mind if I record this? Because I'm actually looking to employ someone full time, and I just want them to basically learn everything that I'm learning. Do you mind? Or?
Well, I don't have an issue. We need to ask Gemma, see if she's got an issue. She's
Aye.
on her way. So
Yeah, it's all right, no dramas. If not, it's not a big problem. I'm just conscious of time I've got to sort of try and train him up, because he's going to basically step into my shoes. And he worked for me like 4 years ago. So he's not been with me for like the last 4 years. So I'm sort of, the business has grown so much since then. So yeah, any sort of meetings and stuff I have now, I'm sort of just trying to get a bit of recording for him, so he can just sort of sit through, do homework, and just see how I engage with people. Really, is all it's about. But if it's a no, it's not a problem. Like, I'm not going to be offended, so don't worry. There'll be loads of stuff for him to look at and watch and stuff. But hence part of the problem why I'm here talking to you guys for staff.
So you're company looks really interesting. There's a lot of areas where we could help you and you could help us.
Yeah, I think so as well, and that's why I found it really interesting. And the way the business is going, to be honest, it's growing very quickly. Inquiries for the private hire, haven't even done any advertising. Oh, no way, the Zoom meeting just cut out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to race off to the next meeting, and I'll give her a call on the phone while I'm driving, just to continue the conversation, and then we'll catch up for a coffee. But how exciting, and this is what it's all about, guys. If you network and you have a conversation with people and you're full of energy, and it's contagious. Excitement and energy is contagious. So that's how you need to be. All right, guys, so tag along and I'll show you what we're up to next. Guys, just had that first meeting, just on the way to the second one. It's about an hour drive, so I'm a little bit behind time. That meeting took a bit longer, but very, very exciting. So those guys, Biolab, they do a lot of pool chemicals and setups for pools, which is obviously having a water park is very pivotal, right, to operations. So yeah, very exciting to create that network and relationship. And ironically, they're literally just around the corner from where I run the water park, so it's going to make for great exposure and a great addition to my network. So very exciting. There was even conversations of partnering to offer them further brand exposure. Listen, they're a massive company, right? They're global. So I'm not sure if me spending $5,000-$10,000 a year is going to be as exciting to them as potentially partnering for exposure and helping me with my growth. Just to give you an example, they've got 5-6 different warehouses in across Australia, and they've got more throughout Europe. And and this is what happens, as I said before. If you get out and you network and you have conversations and you're open to providing value for somebody else, there's you'll always earn money, right? Like, and especially as a big business, not saying that I myself, I'm a big business, but them. So they'll always earn money, they'll always have clients, but will they always have a client who runs an inflatable water park that is mobile, that can be set up anywhere, multiplied as many times as the dollar can stretch, for that exposure? Like, the exposure alone would be worth more than the $5,000-$10,000 sale. I see over 1 million impressions on social media in January alone, and that's with one location. So if we had 3, 4, 12 locations, like, the exposure for that business alone would be absolutely incredible. And yeah, listen, it's exciting, right? If just the thought of those warehouses. So if I was to pop up parks in different locations, when we close those parks, they can obviously then assist with storage as well, and it would just become an effortless partnership to allow that growth and that excitement. And yeah, obviously this is it, conversations, opportunities, and it's a fun, family-friendly business that I operate. So straight away I said to him, listen, I can give you exposure to thousands and thousands of families, and obviously then if they're constantly seeing the brand and they're aware and they're familiar and they're friendly, where are they going to go for all their pool chemicals? Where are they going to go for all their pool parts? And he said, yeah, listen, straight away I thought that myself. So we'll see where it goes. You've got to start the relationship off some place and somehow. So that might just be, as I say, that I'll purchase the chemicals and the parts from them and build that relationship, and then obviously push forward over the years and yeah, see if they can support that growth and see if I can hit that growth. So yeah, very, very exciting meeting. On to the next now. So I'm just heading, say, about an hour away to another venue. So this venue, I'm actually waiting to sign the agreement. I have got the agreement, but there's a couple of things I wanted to talk through first. But yeah, hopefully I come out of this meeting having signed the agreement.
Meters, use any lane to turn right onto South Gippsland Highway, State Route 12.
And yeah, I mean, again, that'll be exciting, right? So I go from, as I say, one venue at the minute to potentially 4, and this is obviously one of them. So yeah, very exciting. A couple of positive meetings today. So obviously with the recruitment agent this morning,
Use any lane to turn right
sounds
onto
very
South
positive as
Gippsland
well.
Highway, State Route 12.
Excuse the sat nav there. But yeah, watch this space, guys. Things are moving quickly, so jump on board for the ride. It's what a day. I've got to stay true and ride the waves and tell you about the positives as well as the negatives. So there's a bit of a conflicting issue with one of the venues. So I've got just come out of another venue today, and I've got another venue. I just spoke to them. It's conflicting because I'm actually the venue sales manager, so pretty much created my own downfall here. But long story short, I've got another inflatable supplier who's looking to basically rent a pocket of land that I was looking to activate, and now I'm obviously having to negotiate and broker that deal because that's my role. And just from a moral perspective, I was never going to not do that. It was a bit of a I feel stupid right now and saying it out loud. I feel stupid. However, I don't know what I thought. I genuinely just thought our CEO would stupidly thought, now I'm thinking about it, favour me. However, I'm thinking about it, what would I take? I would obviously take the guarantee rental income as opposed to a percentage of ticket sales, which is what I was proposing. So it's not dead in the water, but now I really need to pick it up and really sell what I'm trying to create to the point where the 10-15% of the revenue is going to be so much more attractive than the regular rental, which I've negotiated with this other supplier. So yeah, sounds, now obviously I'm thinking about saying it out loud, sounds stupid. However, I do take a percentage of that rental, so it wouldn't be all love lost. I would be taking a percentage because I work on a commission, so it's kind of conflicting. I'll have a regular monetary value coming in for 6 to 7 months of the year. They're essentially brokering a deal. So it's obviously very, very good. It's very good deal for me if I didn't have this inflatable business, because I feel like the potential of this inflatable business, and it's not just inflatables I was going to be setting up next year. There's a lot more. Obviously the Dinosaur Expo, which I've got another YouTube video about, to check that out. I'm actually working on a sand sculpting expo as well. So there was going to be a blend between the inflatables, the world's largest inflatable maze, the dinosaurs, and the sand sculpting. And obviously the element of the sand sculpting was going to be all year as well, and it would follow the trend. So I'd obviously have sand sculptures of dinosaurs, hence the amazing Dinosaur Expo. So you've got the world's largest inflatable maze, you got the sand sculpting, the archaeology digs, and obviously you got those huge robotic dinosaurs that, I mean, like the concept is just incredible. Like there isn't another concept like it in the world. Like, yeah, so I'm bit of a happy medium day today, bit up and down. It's a great start, and then it's obviously, yeah, that phone call was a bit of a bittersweet, bit of pill to swallow. But anyway, I've still got to work on that deal and try and squeeze the best out of it, and obviously, yeah, hope for the best. Now I'm just about to head into a meeting with an interview, I guess. I like to keep it casual. I'm looking to bring this guy on full-time, potentially a partner in the business for the first time ever. Which is a bit of a double whammy. So I'm like full-time employee. However, I'm open to offering him a partnership in the business to really take this to another level, and he'll complement operations. He's worked with me before, so I know the guy. I trust the guy. And yeah, he's great. He's young. He's hungry, and he wants to push and be successful, and he loves events, he loves sports, so it's a really good fit. So I've got another meeting on Sunday with one of my old head lifeguards for the first couple of years I ran the park. So yeah, things are moving along, but I really want to lock in Caribbean Park, which is that third venue. So yeah, fingers crossed. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, what a day. Had another couple of meetings, squeezed in another meeting. It was meant to be 7, didn't get started till 8, wrapped up. But yeah, 9:30, 20 to 10, just got back now. Obviously sitting at the desk where I've been recording all this amazing content for you guys. So it was a behind the scenes, I guess. Behind the scenes of a day full of networking. I'm going to try and piece this video together now. It might be a day or two before I get that done. Another big day tomorrow. I've actually got a friend's wedding as well in the evening, so it's going to be great to unwind and relax for a few hours before I've got another interview with somebody on Saturday morning and Sunday morning. So yeah, there's a lot continuously going on at the minute. There's a couple of big things going on. So I just had really positive conversations with someone who's got a lot of experience in, I guess, putting together food truck festivals. And the conclusion of that meeting is we're likely to go ahead and run the food and beverage ourselves. And we're going to do that out of marquee structures with fryers, slashing machines, coffee machines. So yeah, watch this space. That's something else we're going to be sort of driving into now, just so we can monetize that, I guess, that trade. But also to be able to sort of monitor the service that's delivered to the customer, which I personally feel is important. I really want to create that friendly environment, but then what I can also do is utilize the staff to become part of the team, so that if times are quiet with the food and bev, they can jump out and support the operations on the ground, because obviously the food and bev's literally going to be within the same perimeter of the park. So that's quite exciting. It just gives me another stream of revenue, which obviously hopefully equates to profits, and then I can continue to build that service and just diversify the portfolio a lot more. But yeah, obviously I need to work on the event management plans now for the venues. So yeah, for me it's going to be head down in the computer. The other meeting was with a guy who used to work for me previously. I'm looking to bring him on as a partner, so we're just sort of talking through how that looks. I've never had a partner in a business, and the way the business is set up, it's very hard to then, I guess, have a division of the equity. But I'm going to just trust him as he will trust me, and we're obviously going to create that division, create an agreement, and then move forward with that. So the way that's going to work is there won't actually be an initial investment from him other than his time and his commitment, for a small percentage, because that's what he was interested in, with the potential to buy in, or with the intentions to buy in. And we're just going to structure that deal, and the buy-in will come in 6 or 12 months time. So yeah, it's a deal that's an interesting deal. I don't usually go around offering a percentage in my business, but I just appreciate I'm in a very unique situation right now where I'm trying to grow very quickly. And I'm hoping he's obviously going to be part of that. So in the meantime, the reason this is coming about is because I'm actually working on stuff in the UK. So, obviously trying to get these parks launched. And I'm also trying to launch 2 in the UK. So, yeah, it's a bit of a whirlwind and it's a bit of a long shot. But if I can pull this off, obviously it's going to allow that, I guess, more consistent operations continuously, with that revenue coming in to allow for these bigger concepts that I've been working on and creating. So I've got another exciting call tomorrow with a sand sculpting artist. Which is obviously going to be exciting. There's a vision to blend everything together using sand sculptors. Could you imagine big robotic dinosaurs, sand sculpting of dinosaurs, archaeology digs for the kids amongst all the sand and dinosaur bones, and world's largest inflatable maze with QR concepts, so you can scan the QR code, see the video of the dinosaurs, hear them roar. Like, the concept's incredible, right? If I can put this together, there is not going to be another attraction on the planet that can offer what I'm offering. So yeah, we'll see where that goes, and we'll see where the numbers goes. But for me, I've always been a sort of bit of a visionary, so it's always great for me to just have something to build for and look beyond, and not sort of stress too much about where I'm at right now, because the drive and the passion is to get to the place where I want to go. So on that note, guys, where I want to go is to bed. I've just got to double check my emails and send 1 or 2 before I go to bed. So I'm going to wrap this up, and yeah, I look forward to chatting to you guys very soon.